Hey man, say man, it's the GOAT and the king of track and field. And I'm coming with another video to discuss once again Grand Slam track. You feel me? Grand Slam track. Because earlier today, somebody sent it to me. Grand Slam has dropped another statement. These motherfuckers are literally putting out more speeches than Martin Luther King. And it's crazy because they giving all these good sounding speeches, but really repetitively saying the same thing. We don't give a fuck. Are y'all gonna pay these niggas? Y'all not gonna pay them? Y'all gonna file for bankruptcy and just say fuck everybody and just go about y'all business and take y'all money that y'all got off top, y'all millions that y'all ran off with, or what? That's all we want to know. We don't want to see another motherfucking Martin Luther King speech. They dropping more speeches than Minister Farrakhan. Grand Slam is tripping. And I knew, that's why I made a tweet after Jamaica. When the girl who ran there hit me up, was like, shit, I don't know what's happening, but I ain't got my appearance fee from this meet I just ran. I'm like, damn, you ain't got your appearance fee? I was like, my advice to her was, I wouldn't go to the next one until I get paid from the first one. Why would you pretty much give them free labor? You done ran 2 races. Yeah, they pretty much stealing performances. They stealing world-class performances, getting them for free. You know what she did? Showed up to the next one. And then after that one, she was like, you know what? They didn't give us no money at this one either. I was like, yeah, you definitely done. Like, fuck all that. Fuck that LA shit. Fuck that Philly shit. Be done with Grand Slam. Like, we got contracts and this and that. Well, clearly they're in breach of their contract because they didn't pay y'all like they promised they would. So they breached the contract. So say fuck the contract. Man, y'all won't believe what she did. The motherfucker showed up to Philly. Oh my God, she showed up to Philly. And you know you won't believe what she did in Philly, man. She ran for free again. Oh my God. How much of a fool can you be? That's why I say I could be in Michael Johnson, because a fool is gonna be a fool. And if you can play on the fools, then hey, if you could play on a fool, man, so be it. And we know that track and field athletes historically aren't the smartest athletes. Or I'm not gonna say the smartest athletes, they aren't the smartest people. That's what I've gathered from the information that I've, acquired and been around and studied and paid attention to. Track athletes are far from the smartest people. So this is easy to do. If you can get them to show up and run 6 races for free, world class, not just showing up, jogging, practice reps and going through the motion. These motherfuckers are running Olympic caliber times. These motherfuckers are running times that's gonna place in the Olympic finals. That's what they're showing up and doing each month for free. And then after they continue to do it, somehow want some sympathy. See, I'm not mad at Michael Johnson for not having the bread to pay these people, because he was getting his bread. He was getting paid off top. Kyle Murray, they was getting paid off top. Literally everybody involved in Grand Slam got paid off top, except the athletes. So I'm not mad at them for getting paid. That's what you're supposed to do as a boss. You get yours and everybody worry about theirs later. But the athletes, they damn near gotta take some form of responsibility too, because in Grand Slam's breach of contract from the very first meet, you continue to show up believing in something that, firstly, one person I know for sure, very elite athlete, got a medal at the last Olympics. Relay, open race, whatever. I was like, you would be a fool to continue to show up. The motherfucker kept on doing. The motherfucker kept on showing up. So I couldn't even too much feel bad for her, at least. Of course, it's not the right thing to do for a guy like Michael Johnson, or really Michael Johnson not in charge of the pay and shit. Like, he's the commissioner, he's the face of the shit, but it's a whole team behind him. We just mad at Michael Johnson because he's the face of it. Like, he's the face, like he's the brand. Like, we get Walmart do some shit is like corporately, we gonna be mad at Sam Walton family. not knowing it's probably just some people in the stores fucking up. But you gotta get mad at the accountants and the people on the investment team and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, all of those people got paid. It's like, we got $30 million. Even if they didn't have the full 30 million secured, when they say they had 12 million secured, that 12 million went to everybody else. Everybody else was involved in that 12 million. Mike got his cut out the 12 million. Kyle got his cut out the 12 million. Real Talk with T got her cut out the 12 million. And everybody else that was there got they cut out the 12 million. You don't see nobody complaining but the athletes. But that's the crazy part. The people who show up, that's what I say about track and field. Money isn't in running. I often say that your mouth will take you way further than your legs. That's why people like, you in track, you only running 20 point this and 10 twos and shit like that. I'm like, bruh, you can't name too many runners that makes more money than me just from my mouth. They gotta use their whole body and exert so much force and be in the weight room and be at the track in the sun 150 degrees. I'm way overseas in the jungle, getting paid still from just talking, while they sitting at home wondering like, damn, is Mike gonna figure it out? One of these investors gonna come through and, you know, pick up all this debt and then try to come through for next year too? We don't have the same type of worries. But at the end of the day, you just got to feel bad for the whole situation, because personally, I like Grand Slam. These Diamond Leagues, after seeing Grand Slam, I'm going to just be honest. Like the Jamaican one to me was boring. I'm going to be honest. The Jamaican meet was boring. It was like the headwinds and the times weren't all of that. So it was just boring to me. But the Miami one, the Philly one, that was popping. Like these were some of the best track meets I've ever seen outside of championships. So it was a great thing. It was seemed like I knew it wasn't a viable product. Like it's not a profitable product, but it was still entertaining though. Definitely an entertaining product. So, and it being entertainment, these were some of the most entertaining meets this year. Like she was probably gonna be more entertaining than the World Championships. So that's why I'm kind of like, it sucks for the fans for sure. And it sucks for the athletes because they ain't getting no money. But hey, you gotta blame both. Like you gotta blame the athletes firstly, not firstly, but you gotta blame them secondly, because you gotta blame the athletes secondly because you repeatedly showed up without getting paid. It's just like if I work at Walmart. I'm working at Walmart, I'm a Walmart employee. I show up and at the end of my 2 weeks, I don't get my check. I continue to show up. That 4th week, I don't get my check. 6 weeks go by, I still haven't got my first check, but I done worked 40 hours, 80 hours, 120 hours, all for free. I can't get mad at Walmart for me, my legs hurt, my body tired, I'm doing all this work. I gotta get mad at myself. Why the fuck do I repeatedly show up rather than move on? And it's gonna cost me long term. Cause first I'm finna get evicted from my crib. I'm finna lose all types of shit because I'm finna get my car repoed. I'm not gonna be able to afford no food, nothing. But it's just a terrible situation. I think that Grand Slam just need to stop putting out all of these stupid ass statements. We don't care about that shit. At the end of the day, you gonna pay or you not. That just needs to be your next statement. We finna pay the statement need to read this directly. Exactly. We finna pay these niggas this date, this date, this date. Or it needs to read, we finna file for bankruptcy, fuck these niggas. It needs to read either or. I don't think it's, we still working on it and we meeting with investors, and y'all niggas been meeting with investors since after the first investor dropped months ago. Months ago. We don't care about that shit. So at the end of the day is gonna end. And that's the bottom line.